You know what? I've been watching Poetic Flacco, Mac Muller, Nancy Grace, and I love what y'all doing with the Nolan Wells case. You know what I'm saying? Y'all all are very intelligent people. You know, Nancy Grace, she's a ex-prosecutor, so I know she know her stuff. And we got to listen to this idiot Tatum. Well, see, me, I'm just a simple person. I ain't nobody. I ain't nobody famous, nothing. I grew up in Chicago around a lot of people in a lot of different areas. I always been good everywhere I've been. So, I ain't the type to have ops. Maybe a few jealous dudes, but no ops. I ain't none of that. But, so I'm saying that to say that, I can kind of peep people's characters, by being from a big city and being around a lot of different people. You could kind of understand somebody's character. And no, I did not know Nolan Wells personally, but from what everybody is saying, even his so-called friends, what everybody is saying is how he was a brother, how he was a good friend. And when I hear stuff like that from, his friends and his mother, his father, his coaches, his teammates, it started to make me think. And I put this up under a couple of y'all comments, but I see ain't nobody really peeped it. But it's a simple, basic question. Like, don't y'all think if those boys were saying, come on, Nolan, get on the boat, it's sinking, whatever, don't y'all think Nolan would have just been like, hey, Katie, I'm going to holler at you later. Let me go help bro now. I'm quite sure he probably would have, got her number or whatever and went and helped his friends. Because he seems like he was a good friend that way. That's what everybody said his reputation was. Even the friends. So, if y'all see this video or whatever, y'all got these big platforms, ask Officer Tatum to ask them that. Why would Nolan not help them with the boat while they were sinking? That just don't make sense. Like, Nolan would sit back on the island and let his friends sink. That just destroys his whole character to me. And it don't seem like he was that type of young man. But y'all got it.